Well, today's a little bit different. This is Pastor Michael Wilkinson. I know that this makes 2 weeks without my cowboy hat, but um, it's late, and anyway, um, thought I'd do something different. Uh, God asked me to do something a little bit different. Uh, I'm reading from a Bible. It's a little bit worn, as you can see. Uh, it tells the stories of NASCAR legends and how they came to know Christ. So it's not typically a sermon, so it's a story. Um, it's called "Who Are You Following?" Former NASCAR champion Ned Jarrett was racing one day at a local dirt track in Goldsboro, North Carolina. Those who know about dirt track racing know how important it is to maintain a level of moisture on the track to help keep the dust down. On this particular day, the track crew had not used enough water. As a result, the cars in the qualifying rounds began to kick up huge clouds of dust. The drivers could hardly see where they were going. Jarrett Jarrett knew just what to do on his first practice. He quickly began to find markers around the track that were above the dust level. If he could keep his eye on them, these markers would let him know when he was close to a turn. In turn one, he could see the concession stand. In turn two, it was the corner of the grandstands. In turn three, it was a car sitting on the hill. In turn four, he spotted a light pass throughout his practice laps. He worked on hitting these marks, finding out exactly how fast he could go into a corner before needing to hit the brakes. To his delight, he found out that his system worked well, even though the dust got thicker and thicker. After qualifying heats, Jarrett prepared for the main event. The race started cleanly, but after no more than a couple of laps, the dust began to rise, and Jarrett began looking at his marks. Turn one, there was the concession stand. Brake. Turn two, There was the grandstand. Accelerate. Turn 3. Blam, bang, screech. Something had gone terribly wrong. When the dust settled, Jarrett found himself over the banking of the track. His car in the field, he saw, much to his surprise, that at some point before the main event, the car that he had used as his mark in turn 3 had been moved with no marker, no cue him. Excuse me. No, with no marker to cue him to brake. Jarrett literally accelerated through the corner, over the banking, and out into a field. When the dust settled in the field, Jarrett found 2 other race cars sitting right behind him. Jarrett got out of his car and walked over to the other drivers and said, "I know why I'm out here in this field, but why are you?" They both shook their heads, and one said, "You're the champion. You seem to know what you were doing." So before the race, we decided we'd just follow you wherever you went. What are you using as markers to cue you in the race of life? Are they solid, immovable objects, such as God and His Word? Or are they constantly moving or changing objects, such as a career, wealth, popularity? In other words, who are you following? Are you following other people who may or may not know where they are going? Or are you marking Jesus, the cornerstone? See, I lay a stone in Zion, a chosen and precious cornerstone, and the one who trusts in him will never be put to shame. 1 Peter 2, verse 6. See also Isaiah 28, verse 16. I thought I would share that story with y'all because God laid it on my heart to share a story. And if in the description it reads Dale Jarrett, that's a mistake. It's a typo. It's supposed to be Ned Jarrett. Forgive me. Have a good week.